Okay, Coach, we are just west of downtown Denver off of I-25 at Empower Field at Mile High. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between our visitors and the Denver Broncos. And the Mile High air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Set. 40 to the flat. Mike's 49. 61. Match box. Right. D. Man up, D. On the ball. On the ball.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
He was brought down.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. The ball gets bumped up. It's now 2nd and 4 after the penalty.
He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. 4 down. Check. 4 down.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Brandon, I think we can see early on they're making a concerted effort to get him the football. So to me, that means they like the matchup that they have. They feel like he's better than the guys that are covering him.
2 plays, 2 passes. We'll see if they go back to that well. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
22. Jet. Bomber. Wahoo. He's coming. Double up.
Off the play fake. Love. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
On 3rd down, Love escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Looking to throw. Love sets up the screen to Gordon.
You ain't doing nothing today.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. 2nd down and inches. Flushed out right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Melvin Ingram dropping the hammer off the edge. Well, these sacks are really piling up. Last week, it was a half-dozen sacks. And here's one on the opening drive.
And it has the potential to be what we call a gap, a game-altering play. Because, let's face it, you just mentioned 6 sacks last week. Now, if you're an offense and you saw that on tape, you've got to think to yourself, maybe I bring people in, keep them in, and try and protect my quarterback. It didn't work on that play.
Let's go.
Denver has a first down on the 15-yard play. A little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. but it's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that, trying to make a big play, and gave up a bigger one instead.
That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it.
Hey, watch the slant. 80 weapon.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. It's their quarterback, keeping it himself from 7 yards out. And the Broncos take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes the score 7-0. Gano now following the touchdown, here to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ready, ready. 50, plant. Recon, 132 fighter.
Throwing on first down. Herbert nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bradley Chubb doing what he does best, getting that sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Pilot, 64, weak. Look at me, zipper. Hey, Delta. Now.
Back to throw. Herbert. Hunter Henry brings it in. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
A gain of 9. Brings up
weapon.
3rd down.
Hey, Charlie.
45. Mike, 45.
Yo, go.
We got to step it up.
Shoot.
To throw on 3rd down. Herbert. And it's incomplete. Both players had a shot at that one. Neither can get it, and it brings up 4th down.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Charlie.
Looking to throw. Love eluding the pressure right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That's very well timed there defensively, because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. He's got a 1st down past the 30. He's at the 50, 30, the 20, 10, and all the way home for a Broncos score. Phillip Lindsay, 81 yards. And the Broncos push further out in front. Well called, well blocked, and then he just made a great play. That was an athlete going a long way.
Yeah, how about the suddenness, too, of just getting there and taking off and going? For the defensive guys, plays like that really hurt.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This one taken from the 7. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Come on,
The Charger drive about to get going. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
A gain of a yard.
To throw on second down. Herbert under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Willie Henry. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Go now. 10 logo. 22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber. Go. Go.
Off play action. Herbert. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mark Barron. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
No. Check the backer, check the backer. Alert 3, alert 3.
Looking to throw on second down. Love, flush to his right. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Safe.
They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
First down.
On first down, Love. He's going to go up top for the end zone. Yeah, this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. Cortland Sutton with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Broncos push further out in front. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Down.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. He won't go down. And now look at him go. The 30, 10, 5, touchdown, L.A. Austin Eckler with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. He's going to be stopped here with a penalty marker on the field. I'm not sure what this is about. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
The face mask moves him all the way out past the 40 now for first down. Here's Lindsey. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45. You talked about the need for them to establish the run early. They've been able to do that here in the first half.
And that means that the whole offense has adopted that attitude and that persona. We're going to take care of this young quarterback. Let's all get together and run it and take the pressure off.
Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
Gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Broncos first down.
Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line.
To throw on 2nd down. Love.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
Past the 20. Got a man open. It's Sutton. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Charger 16.
Single, slot. Hey, you're running out.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Escaping the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Here we go. 56. 60 out low. 56.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there.
From the gun, Love. This one complete to the running back, Lindsey. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown.
Keep getting those touchdowns.
Philip Lindsey with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Broncos push further out in front. Gano the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
31 yards there and a first down.
First down, Los Angeles.
Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
It's Kareem Jackson making the play defensively.
General West.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33. Coming for you. Get out of Kill. Hey, turn it up. Hey, Zoo. Mike check 33. 33. Let's go, defense. Hey. It's our time. Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike now.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Herbert complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 28.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Hey, orbit. Shoot.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. It's complete to Williams. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Ready. 8, read. Hey. High 7. Ready.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He'll get this to Eckler. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Chargers, they're able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Badgley up and good. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Let's go.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
See me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your nightmares. Hey, check 24. 24. Under 10. 10. Watch twist. What?
To throw again. Love. Going up top. It got his man complete. 20, 10, and all the way home for a Broncos score. A big play there as the first half is winding down. And the Broncos push further out in front. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at his 4. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bradley Chubb. Picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
A loss of 9 on the sack. It's second down.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. Second and 19. Back to throw. Herbert. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third.
It's got to the point where we see guys like that make that type of a catch. Not fair goes through my brain. That size, that speed, and now they're acting like wide receivers too.
Yeah, tight end one-handed catches. They're kind of like wide receiver one-handed catches nowadays.
Just not right.
Hey! Get it!
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Willie Henry able to record his 5th sack of the season.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, third quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those Faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
Hey, Echo. Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33. Check, 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 check. Mike check 33. 33. They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot. Let's go.
They're going to try and throw. Flushed out right. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Tedrick Thompson picks it. The intended receiver. There, Allen.
Pick, boy, that's a pick. Going the other way.
Pass intercepted. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Come on, set. 46 to Pittsburgh. 49 to Mike.
Got to do better.
H3. 218.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Off the play fake. Love. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Joey Bosa has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well. The second half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down, but now they had a plan, made that adjustment that we always talk about, and it worked very well on that play.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Melvin Ingram able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
And it has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today, but on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
That's on target, but it's no good. He had it on line, but it came up just shy of the crossbar, and this score will stay right where it is. Remember, last year, Week 5, Gano was good from 63 away to beat the Giants on the final play. This not as critical of a kick or as long, but also not as successful.
You're exactly right about that. I was fortunate enough to be on the call for that game, and me and my crew, we got to see him. And when they lined up, we thought, that's a long way. We know he's got a big leg, and then he hammered it. Probably would have been good up to about 70 yards. And after the game, head coach Ron Rivera told the media that his special teams coach had told him, hey, he's good up to 65, coach. And each game, that's what the special teams coach does. Evaluates the distance, lets the head coach know.
Yeah, no doubt he's got the leg, but this time couldn't put it through.
Yo, go. Hey, exit. 5.
To throw on 2nd down. Herbert eluding the pressure right. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
The frustration is definitely setting in because they've thrown it to him over and over, unable to come up with a catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against his secondary. I don't think he saw a goose egg at this point in the game. Looking to throw. Herbert. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They'll buy some time right, and that'll be incomplete. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end, and now it's 2nd down. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Joey Bosa in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Well, that's 2 sacks in this game, so add that to the 4 from last week. I think that's 6.
Good math. Excellent math. And look, he's going to get all the attention he deserves it. He got home and got the quarterback on the ground. But that's a concentrated team effort because you have a lot of guys who occupy blockers to allow him access to rush the passer.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally. But he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
Ready, break.
The Charger drive about to get going. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Go! Yes, yes!
Hey, keep it up, keep it up.
Hey.
Check Mike 33, check Mike 33.
Smooth!
Come on, D! Mike, check 33. 33.
Here we go, let's bring it! Let's go, let's bring it!
2nd and 10. And caught by Henry. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 and a 1st down, L.A. This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. They run on 1st down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Herbert flush to his right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
On 3rd down, Herbert. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. Back to throw. Herbert, and it's complete. Henry. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for L.A. Welcome back now to Denver. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Watch block, motion, block. Check.
Recon, 132 fighter. Hey!
Motion.
Yep.
The motion. Mike, check.
Look at me. Zipper.
I'm not ready.
Hurry. Get it.
Looking to throw. Herbert looking for Allen. He's got him on the slant. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards.
21-yard line.
Now.
33, check Mike 33.
2nd and 2.
I got him.
Caught by Allen. He's got the first down inside the 10. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line.
91.
First and goal, Los Angeles.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Now he fights his way in for a Charger touchdown. Kareem Hunt, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Chargers are able to close the gap just a bit. Now the Charger offense will stay on the field as they'll line up to go for the 2-point try. They'll look to throw. And he's going to get in for the score. And the lead now cut to 14. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
31-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Now all of a sudden we've got an interesting game here. You just saw them go down and score a touchdown. And what was a comfortable lead at half. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Joey Bosa racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. He's looking for another 4-sack game. That's how many he had last week. That's his 3rd.
And when I watch him rush the passer, the thing that always comes to mind for me is how well he uses his hands. The martial arts stuff that a lot of guys do.
And he's going to go down again. Joey Bosa racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Love. He's going to air one out. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
A great return there of 22 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
It's going to be a long day.
That's gonna be a
Protein spill.
check.
They'll begin the drive with Hunt. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
60 out.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Hey, Haywood.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 35-yard line.
Shift. Watch the shift.
Hey, Delta. Down.
To throw on second down. Herbert.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Let's go.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Charlie.
Cut. Mike check 33. 33. Oh, yeah. And here we go again.
Throwing on first down. Herbert. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber. Hey, check Mike 33. Check. Ready.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Herbert escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
You don't want no problem with me.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
He's not going to get me. 61. Matchbox lights.
2nd and 3. He's got his tight end complete. It's Green. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Check 26. Check 26. Let's go.
On the ground, it's Eckler. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Watch the safety. Get it.
They'll try to run with Hunt, and he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. Kareem Hunt, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game, as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
36, Chargers 29. Michael Badgley to kick off for the Chargers.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you, and make sure they touch it.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
I'm going to come back to you.
64. Come on. Wait. Go. He's coming. We got off.
Peek edge.
Operating from the gun. Love. Blitz coming, and down he goes. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Here's Sam Martin now as he's on to punt for Denver. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
Watch that. Slam. 25. Go.
Here's Eckler to begin the drive. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down. They'll run it with Jackson.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Back to throw. Complete. It's Henry. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey. Check back 33. Defense wins championship.
They'll look to throw. He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point you have to have a splash play in there as well.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Back to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Check 33.
No chance.
Slam.
Check 50.
Watch the twist.
Ready.
He's back to throw. Flushed out right. He's got a man. It's Williams. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Ready up.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
33. Watch the run.
Hey, check back.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And this is complete. It's Allen. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen with time running out as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good, and we may very well be headed to overtime. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own. Yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk-reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, Love. He's going to air one out. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And what an effort on the final play of regulation. All zeros on the clock, and we are headed to OT. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. Set for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team. And that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far.
25-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Check
Mike 33. Check Mike 33. Hey, here we go. Mike check 33. 33. Watch the screen. Go.
Now a first throw here in overtime. Oh, and it's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. He was trying to get that one to Allen that time. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positive moving forward.
Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Moving backwards on first down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on 2nd down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. He was trying to hit Melvin Gordon there. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
You remember me? Let's go, baby. 49. 49. That's it. 49's the mic. Squeeze, squeeze, double, double.
Off play action. Love.
They're going to need some therapy after this.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. And now the Chargers are going to signal for another timeout. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime.
For the field goal, a 42-yard attempt.
That is inches from the upright. It's no good. Wide to the left, and that changes everything here in OT. So it's his 2nd missed field goal here. That wouldn't have ended the game, but it would have given him a leg up in OT.
And that's got to invigorate this defense. They did their part. Now it's time for their offense to put together a drive and seal the deal.
On first down, a running play ends up going backwards as he won't get close to the line of scrimmage. In fact, he's going to lose 4 yards. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. 2nd and 14. He's got Allen. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
That's a tremendous group effort there because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were.
And 2 stop.
Check Mike 33. Check Mike 33. We want this. Kill, kill, kill.
Gone. Five.
Running on first down, Eckler. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Martin, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Herbert. Got his man. It's Williams. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory as they're down to the 29-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
64,
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT. So everything hanging in the balance, resting on the right foot of Michael Badgley. This to win it in overtime. And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. We thought this game would be a good one. It did not disappoint into overtime, and it took the field goal to win it.
And we always pay lip service to how important it is to play defense. And usually we focus on the big offensive pyrotechnics, right? But in this case, they got the ball back on defense, gave themselves a chance, and they capitalized on it with a victory.
And I don't care what distance out field goals from in overtime. The knees are always knocking, but he pushed it through.
Not only that, think about your snapper, your holder. A lot of nerves for them, too, because they have to do their job in order to give him one last chance to put a foot to it.
So for our visitors, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile,